Alan Cumming, the versatile Scottish actor, director, and host known for his work in stage productions like Cabaret as well as television shows including The Traitors, recently shared his candid thoughts on one of his earlier film roles, the 2001 musical comedy Josie and the Pussycats. In an interview with InStyle magazine, Cumming reflected on why he believes the movie deserved far greater commercial success than it achieved, pinning the blame squarely on what he described as a catastrophic marketing misstep. Cumming's strongest and most enduring memory of the project is that it was a marketing disaster. He argued that the film's promotional campaign targeted entirely the wrong demographic, tweens and younger audiences, when the content itself carried much more mature, sophisticated themes. While marketed as light-hearted family-friendly fare centered on a girl band, the movie actually delved into adult concepts, particularly the insidious ways in which commerce and corporate influence infiltrate culture, media, and personal identity. It was a satirical take on consumerism, product placement, and the music industry's manipulative practices, wrapped in a fun, colorful, and campy package. According to Cumming, this disconnect meant the intended message flew over the heads of the younger viewers the studio aimed to attract. The underlying critique of how brands and corporations shape popular culture through entertainment was ahead of its time in 2001, when such ideas were not as pervasive or openly discussed in mainstream media as they are today. Back then, the notion that pop culture could serve as a vehicle for subtle, or not so subtle, advertising was emerging but not yet fully normalized. The film highlighted this through its plot, in which the titular band unknowingly becomes part of a government corporate conspiracy involving subliminal messaging in music to influence consumer behavior. Despite the initial box office disappointment and mixed to negative reviews upon release, Cumming takes comfort in the film's remarkable afterlife. Over the past 25 years, Josie and the Pussycats has cultivated a passionate cult following. Fans have rediscovered it through home video, streaming platforms, and word of mouth, appreciating its sharp wit, catchy original songs, and prescient commentary. Cumming expressed genuine delight at this development, noting that he loves being part of projects that don't immediately connect with audiences but grow in esteem over time. These gift that keeps on giving films reward patience and re-evaluation, often finding their true place in cultural conversations years later. He speculated that with smarter marketing, perhaps aimed at teens and young adults who could grasp the satire, the movie could have performed much better commercially from the start. In a light-hearted jab at the marketing team, he apologized while insisting they got it wrong, though he quickly added that he was sure they were all lovely people. This reflects his characteristic blend of honesty and charm. The film itself, loosely based on the Archie comic series of the same name, starred Rachael Leigh Cook as Josie, Tara Reid as Melody, and Rosario Dawson as Valerie, the three members of the aspiring rock band. Cumming played a supporting role amid a colorful ensemble that included Parker Posey, Gabriel Mann, Paolo Costanzo, and Missy Pyle. The story followed the band's rise to fame, only to uncover a sinister plot behind their success. In recent years, the cast has reunited at fan conventions, where they have spoken glowingly about the film's legacy. At AwesomeCon in Washington, D.C. in 2024, Cook and Reid reflected on the devoted fanbase that has kept the movie alive. Cook thanked attendees for proving the film's enduring appeal, while Reid suggested that if released in the current era, with greater awareness of corporate influence and media satire, it would likely have been a massive hit. Cumming's comments underscore a broader truth in entertainment. Timing, promotion, and audience alignment can make or break a project's initial reception, but quality and relevance often win out in the long run. Josie and the Pussycats stands as an example of a film that was misunderstood at first but has since earned its rightful place as a clever, underrated gem.